Hey guys, it's Di from Be Mommy with Style, and we're gonna do like a little vlog today from the house. And today will likely be the last regular vlog that you see at this house, because basically the way that I've structured it, as you guys can probably tell from all the previous videos, I got myself quite a far in advance. I got myself, quite a buffer here. And I did that on purpose so I didn't have to be stressed about like getting videos uploaded and worrying about Wi-Fi or traveling and that sort of thing, like if stuff was not uploading, because hotel Wi-Fi, even if you pay for extra Wi-Fi, like the faster stuff, it's not always the fastest. Like sometimes it takes like hours literally to upload a video. So I wasn't so stressed out about that. I got myself a pretty good buffer ahead. So you guys have been watching those videos, but I'm thinking I'll probably upload this video on a Saturday, and then the moving videos, the moving vlogs will start on Monday. So that's what's going on with us. And you guys are only about a week and a half behind us in real time, but it gives me a little bit of buffer that way. So I'll be filming the whole moving process along, moving out of this house, road tripping down and all of that. So you guys will see those vlogs and those will be upcoming. And of course then seeing the new house for the first time. But yeah, it just won't be exactly in real time, because then that takes some of the pressure off of me. So then we'll pull it up closer to real time after we get down there. But anyhow, so by the time you're watching this, we will have already moved, so that's kind of a moot point as far as what I'm getting ready to go into next. But I did post on Instagram, in case anyone saw us out and about, like lately, the past week or so, a really strange phenomenon, a coincidence or whatever has started happening. So we've started seeing more viewers out and about, and I don't know if it's just a coincidence that we just are seeing people out and about more, or people maybe are more apt to come up and say hello because they know we are leaving soon, so they're like, oh, this is my last chance. But thank you for coming up and saying hello. And sometimes like I'm always caught off guard. I'm like literally never prepared for it. Even when I'm in Disney World and I kind of try to mentally prepare myself, like, okay, there's a lot of people here. There's more than likely going to be someone that searched out Disney videos, and they're probably going to be, some people that recognize us. Even though you mentally prepare yourself for it, it still catches you off guard. I don't know how to explain it. But then, like, especially if you're just out in your, like, regular life, and I'm, like, literally walking through Target going, milk, bread, eggs, this is what I need to get, don't forget milk, bread, eggs. And someone's like, hey, I watch your videos. Like, it's exciting, but I'm sure I have no clue what my face looks like. So if you see me out and about, be sure you could comment down below and say, like, yeah, she looked like she had no clue what to do. But, yeah, it's been really neat because I've been able to say hello to a number of you guys. So point of this long story was, if you see me out and about, you're more than welcome to say hi. I apologize if I'm like, hey, how's it going? Like if there's like a bit of a pause, because sometimes it takes my brain a little while to kind of spool up. And then, kids are kids, so you never know what mood you're gonna catch them in. Sometimes the kids are more talkative. Sometimes the kids are just literally not paying attention, and afterwards I'll be like, hey, they've seen your videos afterwards, and like they just had no clue what just happened. And then other times they're more into it and they're chatty. So, the kids are just kids. Like sometimes they are aware and sometimes they're not. But anyhow, that's been a really interesting phenomenon that's happened the past week or so. So if I've gotten to meet you, say hello the past week or so, thank you for stopping to say hi. And even when we're down in Alabama, for the Alabama folks, you guys are welcome to say hello as well. And yeah, so I don't know, I posted on Instagram earlier, I said, because we ran into someone at Home Goods today, and I posted, I was like, thanks for saying hi, and like the first thing that goes through my mind is always, what clothes am I wearing? Real clothes? Awesome. Because I'm always like, oh my gosh, what am I wearing? Is my makeup done? Does my hair look like junk? But I know it doesn't matter, but that's still like, it still goes across your mind. So it's the middle of the afternoon. Natalie just had her last day of summer camp. Yay, and she's eating a little snack here. So what I'm planning on working on today, so Natalie's room theme is gonna be what? You wanna tell them what your room theme is? Paris. And Isabella's is gonna be mermaid. So Bella has a pink bookcase. Natalie has like a mint turquoise colored bookcase. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade the bookcases from one room to the other. And Natalie's gonna get the pink one to match her room. Bella's gonna get the turquoise one to match her mermaid themed room. So I'm gonna start switching that today so it goes to the correct room when we go to the new house. What are you doing to me? Are you trying to get into the picture, out of the picture? What are you doing? what you're doing. So anyhow, we're gonna go upstairs and go start working on that. You're a mess. I'm bringing a trash bag upstairs for anything that we have to throw away. Natalie's got her Kindle and her brainstorm book. We're gonna take it back up to her room. And then last night, this thing from Target came a couple days ago. But I figured it'd be better to get it put together and done on this end, so like I'm not having to deal with it on that end. But this color is gonna end up in Bella's room, and then the pink one in Bella's room is gonna go to Natalie's room. So the first thing that we're gonna have to do is go start taking everything off. So no, I'm not throwing all your stuff away. I'm not. No, that's for trash, which mainly is for my master bathroom. I know. Yep, we're just gonna take all this stuff off, and we'll bring the pink one in here. Okay, so we got this all cleaned out, and I'm gonna move this into Isabella's room, and then move the pink one in here. You think my kids have a few books, but that's okay because I don't mind buying them books because, you know, we get a lot of enjoyment out of it. In fact, I just ordered Isabella some more. She's been into the Magic Treehouse series. I just got her some more off of Amazon earlier, so she can read those on the road trip. And we have really been loving all of these Well-I-Wisher books. So if you're thinking about getting these, we love those. That's a favorite. That's one of the ones she just carried upstairs. So I'm going to go clear off Bella's and then switch these two bookcases around. This one's a little bit more difficult. She has more stuff on hers, which is why she needs a 9-cube one. She's over here having some fire time. She's enjoying her lounging summertime. What's this say, Isabella? Get paper? Is that a note to yourself? Mm-hmm. What's this? What are you playing?
Taco Builders.
Taco Builders. Looks like Minecraft for fires. Well, unfortunately, I need you to move, Isabella, because I got to put all your books from your bookcase over there. So there's all Isabella's stuff all over her bed, and there is her 6-cube that I'm going to move into Natalie's room. I hope this doesn't turn into being a bad idea. That's my hope. So we'll see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and slide this into Natalie's room and get the other one in here. Okay, so that's what that looks like in Natalie's room, and I think that we're going to trade lamps too. I think that lamp's going to go in Isabella's room at the new house, but that's a little bit easier to switch around. So then at least this will go to the correct room when we go to the new house. Is my idea behind switching the stuff now, is then I don't have to worry about, like, we get to the new house and I'm trying to figure out what goes in what room. I figured if I do as much ahead of time, maybe that'll help me on that end. So we'll see if that pans out. But I'm going to put all this stuff back in, and then this is what her toys are looking like over here. We got rid of that princess thing that was over here, and she's got all of her stuff in these IKEA bins, which work really well for small things. That's why I went and got some more of these thin ones, because they work well to find small things and organize them, like these cars, and that is working well. So we're just going to move everything back in here. So here's what the bookcase looks like with everything on it, and as you can see, she picked up quite a bit of room. I put her Well-I-Wishers up here because she's been liking those lately, and then we've got some extra bins. We'll get some of the bins at Target or somewhere to put in for toys, and then probably move the books up. But this is how I will have it set for the movers, and it seems like she picked up some room. So the bad thing is I hope Isabella didn't lose any room, because she obviously didn't have any room that she really could lose. So we're going in her room and get her set up. So this is how the one in Bella's room looks, and I think it should go good with her mermaid theme at the new house. If you notice, what I had to do, because when Natalie got hers, all they had available was this 6-cube one, and then they have that anytime that I've looked, they've not had this color of the 9-cube. We got this from Target.com, but they did have this 3-cube one. So we're going to have to kind of engineer this together. I'm going to wait till my husband is, like, have him do this down in Alabama. But I'm planning on eventually probably turning it on its side and that being, like, the top layer. And then having him, like, screw it together or something so it stays and it's not like a safety hazard. But right now, since it is 2 separate pieces, I just set them side by side. I mean, honestly, just at first glance on the video, especially if I move this one back over, it's really not super noticeable. I mean, it's not ideal, to be honest. It's not ideal. I'll give you that. I would rather just have been able to buy a 9-cube with this color. But we all really like this color. And this is the only way that I can figure out how to get this many cubes. And the 6-cube one is no longer available either. So there's no way I could get maybe another 6-cube and give her double space or anything like that. Like, this was the only thing available on Target.com in that color. So I just went ahead and grabbed it while I could find it. And I figured we could sort it out later. But for now, all I have to do is just get this stuff back in the bins and get it all set back. Okay, and there is what Bella's bookshelf in her rooms look like. I tried to get like all of the chapter books that she is reading or has read over here. And then the science reference books and the majority of those right there. And then all the other story books over here. Then she's got some bins with just different play things down there. And then this is for Legos. She's got it organized with Star Wars Legos, Lego Friends Legos, and then other Lego sets, which is apparently empty. And then she keeps all of her little pets from American Girl in this bin that has the window. So I think it's hilarious when I come in her room and there's like pets lined up looking out the window. But anyhow, this is what her bookcase looks like, and she's been quite the reader this summer, so we're gonna have to start cycling through some of these books or we're gonna run out of room. I've been ordering her. She is read a number of these American Girl books, and she's also really liked this mystery series that I got last summer, and then she's just now reading it this summer. So she's been reading a lot of these American Girl books, but then the other thing is, where did they go? She's been really super into that Magic Treehouse series, and she's read the whole regular series. This is the fact one that my mom got her. She's read all the regular ones now. So I've started ordering the Merlin missions off of Amazon. I had her look through the list this morning, and I was like, Bella, mark off all the ones you read at school. And like 1 through 26 on the regular list, she's like marking them off. And I'm like, all right, well, I guess we're going to go on to the Merlin missions because you read all of them at school. So that's good. And at least she's interested in doing a lot of reading this summer. So that'll help keep entertained in the car, one, but then also it's good for her because it keeps her skills all polished and everything. She's also been really interested in like writing stories still. So I think get like a math workbook out and we're golden to kind of keep their skills up while we're traveling. And then Natalie, we really need to still work on the writing. So we're going to have 3 weeks. Doesn't sound like much. We're going to have 3 weeks of summer and a giant, you know, a lot of distractions. But we're going to have 3 weeks of summer before school starts because school starts early down there. Oh boy, guys, time is flying. But anyhow, this is her bookcase area, and that is all set. You want to look at it? Here, come look at it. Come look here. Come see what it looks like. Isn't it huge? Look at all that extra space. So here's what I was thinking, Natalie. You know the big drawer thing, like what Sissy has for her Legos? I was thinking we could get you a big Lego thing, and then we could stick your Legos over here on this. Actually, we could store your Legos over here. Yeah. Like, see, those fit perfectly. All right, so then that kind of gets them off the shelf. Perfect. This is Natalie's little Lego city that she's made here. I got those at the Lego store, the like flat things. And they, especially Natalie, has loved like making a little city, and then she leaves hers set up. Natalie is me and Isabella is Dan. Like, I would be the crackle person from the Lego movie, like, I swear. Like, I'm like, you put it together and then you leave it, and then you can have like this massive city, and then you could fly things around it. Not Bella. She puts the set together. It drives me nuts. She puts the set together and then like immediately takes it apart. And then there's Lego pieces everywhere. So this is just yet another instance where Natalie is me and Isabella is my husband, because he would do the same thing. He would just like immediately take them apart.
Look.
I see that. Are you drawing?
No, this is a picture of me when I was hurt.
Oh, is that when you hurt your arm at school right here?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? Let's hear the story. What did you do at school?
Once upon a time, we went outside. We were playing Batman, and I was Batgirl. Someone put their nail in me, and I don't know who it was. It said, "Hey," to whoever did it, and I don't know who.
So it sounds like it was Batman versus Superman gone wrong.
But it had to. No, it was probably a Joker who did it. And I had to run and let teacher know.
You had to run and let your teacher know?
But that time, the teacher didn't help. The teacher helper actually helped.
Oh, the teacher helper helped? Well, that was nice of her.
She wasn't usually there. she was actually there the whole time.
Yeah, well, it's probably because the teacher couldn't go inside. The teacher helper had to take you inside. All right, well, we're organized. This
teacher helper take me inside and wash my arm with a washcloth.
Yeah.
And then
this is all I've heard about since we got home.
I asked for a Band-Aid, but then they got me a Band-Aid from the first aid kit they had.
All right.
They had a first aid kit.
Wonderful. Okay, so this should last for about a minute and a half.
She's fixing her personal self-learning.
Yep. All right, can you go put that back over there where it goes? We just read Frozen.
Yeah.
Well, she got the Frozen book put back away where it goes, so maybe it'll last longer than 2 minutes. So I'm going to get some laundry put away over here. And then get some chores done for downstairs. And then I guess I'll fill you in on the moving stuff a little bit. So that's kind of some of the stuff that I'm doing around here to get ready for the movers. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what's upcoming and that sort of thing. So if you're new to my channel and somehow found me from this video, we're moving next week. We're moving to Alabama from Michigan, and it's a relocation. So they're going to come pack us up and do all of that. So I know some people have asked for like packing tips. And but the past couple moves and then this move is all people come pack us up and then load it on the truck and then they do all that, which really takes a lot of like that burden of the moving off. So I just try to have the house as set as possible, obviously clean. And then what I tried to do, which is what I did today, was get things in the rooms that group together in the rooms that I want them in at the new house. So like with this house, we had the playroom and that's changing at the other house. So I started moving things from the playroom up into their rooms so that way it can just easily get all boxed up together, get marked Natalie's room, and then go straight into her room. So that's one of the things that I think really helps whenever you're preparing for movers, is to have things grouped together where you want them. Even if it wasn't naturally where they were in your old house, group them together where they're gonna go in the new house. Because then that makes the unpacking side easier. In my mind it does anyways. And one thing that helped whenever we had to pack ourselves is to pack room by room and go from the least essential stuff to the most essential stuff very last. I think it's kind of, you know, common sense type of thing, but I would pack up like actually the kitchen stuff we needed the least, like I used the absolute least. I would pack that first and then just leave basic, a few dishes, you know, coffee maker, stuff that I needed for every day out. And then dining room would get packed right away because it's pretty much just extra dishware and wine glasses and stuff. And the like bedrooms, the kids stuff, I would maybe pack extra stuff, but I'd save like their essentials to be packed very last. And then one thing that really helps is like if you color code everything, either with different duct tape if you're doing it on your own, like just you can just pull across the top one, you know, strip of it real easily, or you know, different color markers or some sort of like, I don't know, a bright colored washi tape, anything. And then mark that on the box, then that, you know, helps gets it to the right place. For movers, they don't do that because everything has to have an individual label on it and they have to scan it out and then scan it back in because everything gets inventoried. So it's a little bit different process when you have the movers do it and like they have their own system and all of that, and I just let them do their thing. So that's going to be coming up next week. And then I also ordered a new suitcase, which is a little bit larger. It's the same size that I got my husband for Christmas. I got a smoking hot deal on Amazon. It is amazing. I love getting good deals, guys. So it's a 25 American Tourister. I have a 21, but I knew it wasn't going to be big enough for this move, and the kids have the smaller suitcases. So what I'm going to have them do is use my 21, and that's going to be like our grab and go bag with our overnight essentials for the hotels and everything. And then all of our extra clothing, I'm going to pack about probably 4 to 5 days worth of stuff that we need just in case our truck gets delayed or, you know, something happens, that we have like enough that we could exist for maybe even longer than that, like 5 to 7 days. So that's what I'm going to use this extra suitcase for. And I've been watching it for literally months. Actually, I was watching it before we even knew we were going to be moving because I wanted a bigger suitcase for Disney because the girls are getting bigger and their clothes are just getting bigger, right? So I've been watching it. Its normal retail price is $119, and it had been on Amazon from anywhere from like $70 to $80. Now around Christmas, the black one went on sale for like around $60 is what I got my husband's, and then it came in a number of different colors: blue, orange, pink, purple. And then if you know how Amazon is, all the different colors, you know, are all different prices. So I was kind of thinking I would maybe get the blue, and I really like all the colors, honestly. But then, you know, the colors were going up and down, but the blue was never really coming down. And the orange obviously was the one that would drop the most, because I think probably fewer people were buying orange suitcases. And I was like, do I want an orange suitcase? I guess I could get it. But then it hit a point like a week ago where the orange dropped to like $55, which was like the lowest I had seen any of the color suitcases go. And I was like, dang, I guess I could do it, maybe. But then I was like, well, maybe I should just pay $60 and get like pink or purple, and then, you know, it's a color that I like. I waited like another day or two, like right up into the line. Like literally the suitcase is getting here tomorrow, and I gotta pack right away because, you know, we gotta be ready to go basically right after it gets here. I logged into Amazon and the pink suitcase was down to $40. I have never clicked add to cart so quickly. I was like, $40 sold. So I got that giant suitcase that I have been looking at like literally since I got my husband's at Christmas time. I've been like eyeballing it like for our next Disney trip. Actually, after the cruise and everything, I was like, man, we really need to get another bigger suitcase, because having the individual suitcases work fine, but it would have been a lot nicer if we had fewer suitcases that were just larger, if that makes sense. So I have, long story short, I have a American Tourister 25 size in the raspberry pink color coming. It's really super cute, and that's what I'm going to use as like our big backup moving bag. And it's going to have my stuff, the girls' stuff, and just any miscellaneous things that we need to put in there. So, and then after we're done with the move, then I can use it as a Disney bag, and then I'll probably bring that suitcase and my Mickey suitcase, and then those will be like our main travel bags. So that is that. So you guys will see that in a video very shortly here for what's in our moving bags, and then it'll go right into packing day and on the truck day and then road tripping, however that all gets divided up. Now, one thing I don't really do, because like this is a relocation through my husband's company, and you know, we've done this a couple of times. These guys are here, they're working hard, they are doing their job, they're like doing their best to get our things where they need to go and not break them. I don't film the movers. I don't even ask. I don't film people like that. I just feel like, you know, they're coming into a situation where, you know, they're just here trying to do their job. I'm not going to be like, hey, you want to be on YouTube? So I'm not going to sit here and film them, but I'll just try to show little snippets of progress here and there, and that sort of thing. And I was thinking about doing a video on relocation, but I really don't think it warrants it. And every single relocation is different. Like, you know, the packages are so different, even within the same company. Like, we got different relocation packages with the company my husband was with previously. So it's really so different. Like, if you have questions about it, like, feel free to ask, and maybe I'll roll it into a Q&A or just answer down in the comments or whatever. But the one thing that was different this time, oh, this is what I was going to fill you in. I was like, what was I going to talk about? So our house here is sold, and it has a buyer. And so what's going to happen now is we're in the stage where they're getting like the inspection. Like by the time you watch this will all be done. But we're getting the inspection done, and then we close with the relocation company. They basically buy the house from us, and then they sell the house to the buyer. So that's different this time. We have not done that before. So that's new. But it just essentially means that we will be like done with this house sooner than waiting around for the other closing. And yeah, other than that, I'm gonna be here for the packing day, the loading day up here, and then we're road tripping down to Alabama, and we are going to be going straight into our house down there. So I'm gonna be giving Dan a camera, and he's gonna film us seeing the house for the first time, because obviously he's seen it in person, but neither the girls nor myself have seen the house. So he's gonna film that, and it should be exciting. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to show you guys the house and just to see what the reaction is and see which rooms the girls pick. So it should be exciting. I know which room I'm gonna be in. I don't have a choice, right? It's the master with the bathroom attached. That's where I'll be. So that is it for today. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I feel like I've been talking so much that this is a super long vlog already. I can already tell because like my battery died when I was doing this stuff upstairs. I was like, oops, that means I'm talking a lot. But I'm gonna wrap it up today. I'm probably planning on uploading this on a Saturday, which means the moving vlogs will start on a Monday. So hopefully that all works out. And hopefully I have internet to, oh, I hadn't thought about that. So just let me put the warning in this video. I have internet set up to be set up at our new house, but with moving craziness, there may be a couple day delay. I think I can have a video uploaded on Monday, but if for any reason something happens, I'll be posting on Instagram, I'll be posting on Facebook where I can post from my phone. You guys can get more real-time updates there. So there may be a few day delay just if anything happens with the road trip or, you know, getting the internet installed or whatever. But I will have those videos filmed and then share them as soon as I have internet again. So that's the fun of moving, is you kind of get in this lull of not knowing what you're gonna have for internet. And hotel internet, like I said earlier, is horrible. You cannot count on that at all. So that's one of the bright sides about being able to go straight to the house. I'm really excited about not having to deal with hotel like Wi-Fi, because that was the struggle last time we moved, other than just being stuck in a hotel, you know, for like a month last time. It was like taking me forever to upload anything. But this time will be different. So that is it for today. Gonna see you on the flip side, which is less than a week away for me right now, and for you, it'll be on Monday. So thanks for watching today, and see you on the way to Alabama. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.